read the Bible without the perspective of having to be a believer, like the reason that Adam and Eve were kicked out of the garden wasn't because they disobeyed. If you actually read the story, the punishment for disobedience was, Adam, man having to earn by the sweat of his brow, Eve getting pain during childbirth and things like that, the snake having to crawl upon its belly. The reason God kicked them out of the Garden of Eden was because they became like God, knowing good and evil. And he knew that if he left them in the garden, they would have access to the tree of life and they would no longer need him.
You know what I think? You know what I think's messed up about that, Cuddle? So that was Satan who caused them to eat the apple, correct? Or that's what their argument is, right? It's within the Bible.
Yes.
And God knows that, right? So I'm guessing God looks at Satan like he's evil, like, hey, you made them eat the apple, you caused all this evil, correct? So why is it, I can't remember which chapter and verse, why is it later on in the Bible that Satan is up in heaven working for God? What is he doing in heaven if he just caused the whole humanity to fall?
and, and that's another thing that I really have a problem with. Like, if 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 Satan really hated humanity as much as they say he does, why would he be willing to punish the gods that the people that go against God, which is who is supposed to be his arch nemesis? Like, wouldn't he be like, "Hey, man, good job," instead of, "Haha, now I've got you. I'm gonna eternal punishment you." Like, he's doing God's work for him.
Do
Like,
you
God doesn't have to punish anybody because he's got someone to do that for him.
do you by chance know the unalive count for Satan and God in the Bible, or like something close
I
to
believe I believe Satan is only like 12 people, whereas God is
it?
2.3 million or something like that.
What the F is going on? What am I missing? Why is this Satan character so labeled so evil then? Like, what is going on?
Well, I seen a meme a few years ago, and I think it's from a movie, but it's a depiction of Satan setting in hell, and he says, the ironic thing is the only people he basically says, like, I don't punish the innocent. That's God's job. I only deal in the guilty.
Wow. That's what I'm saying, man. God is obviously not all powerful. I mean, he couldn't lift the chariots of iron because they was made of iron. And then what does he do? He bound Satan for 1,000 years. Now here's my question: if you're all powerful, why and Satan's that evil? Why are you only bounding him for 1,000 years? He's going to be free after that.
Well, the ironic thing is like, I like to tell believers that their God has failed so many times in the Bible,
It's a good Metallica
right?
song.
Like, his first fail was the flood. Oh man, my creation's evil, so I'm gonna flood the earth and get all these bad people out of here. And yet sin came back.
Yep.
That's his first fail. And then, he goes through the Bible with these constant ideas of how to fix everything. And then when those plan fails, finally he comes to the idea of, send myself down to sacrifice myself to myself to save them from me.
Wow. That's a lot. Yeah, Kayla, you're right. That's their argument because that's a contradiction. Because I think in Genesis 1, he says God created the heavens and the earth in what, 6 days?
Yes.
And then there's another verse, he said he did it in one day or the day. And they try to say we're taking it out of context. I'm like, nope, that's what it says. And then he put vegetation on the ground, and there wasn't even a sun in the sky yet. Where's the photosynthesis at?
Well, see, the reason he had to go back and put the sun after that was because all the plants wound up wilting, and then he's like, oh, sunlight.
That's right. That's right. I mean, you think an all-knowing, all-intelligent God would just know that. He wouldn't be messing up things or forgetting anything. Oh, I love it. It's so funny, man. Every time they call in, you don't read the Bible, John? I don't do the Bible at all. Why? Because it's full of contradictions and lies. Oh, really? It is? Point out one of them. And I'm like, really? As soon as I point one out, you're going to tell me I'm taking out of context. No, I won't do that, John. And boom, they do it every single effing time. Every time. I'm like, come on,
Yeah,
guest. It's clearly a
they'll tell
contradiction what I
you
just read to you.
they'll tell you, oh, well, it's not full of contradictions, and you're like, well, let me give you the list.
Yeah, it's like, where do you want to start at? I mean, some of them are just very, very obvious. It's the exact definition of a contradiction. What's